Hi friends, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel leelawebdev. So we have successfully created this post component and we are calling it from this parent component, that post.component.html. From this parent component we are calling this single post component. So now we need to test this component. So how can we test this component? So actually we need to test the component along with its HTML. So along with its template. So we want to test along with its template. So now, up to now, we have checked only the TypeScript class itself. So we didn't check the component along with its combining with the template. We didn't check. We didn't test it up to now. So, but we need to test it with the along with this template. So before testing with the along with the template, first I will try to tell you the scenarios. Most of the time, what we will be trying to do is, so ideal cases. So all the time, so it's better for us to test the TypeScript class file itself. So most of the times we will get a chance to check the TypeScript class itself. When we have the dependencies or anything, so we want to check the template and all those things, then we will be writing this shallow integration test. So first I will try to show you that how we can test this one, this all event emitter and all those things, ideally without testing the template and all those things. So without creating the instance for this parent component and all those things and template and all those things, without creating all those things, let's try to see this one, how we can test this one. Now let's try to create a post component. Here I am creating the post.component.spec.ts. So this is the file I am creating, and here let's create describe. So test suite. So post component, I am creating the post component. Sorry, here I am creating the post component, and now let's open this one. Now what I need to do, it should raise an event when the delete post is clicked. So this is the only thing, right? So we are having in this one. So this is the test case I need to check. So what is the test case I am trying to check here? It should raise an event. So it should raise an event. So whenever a delete post is clicked. So that means here whenever a delete post is clicked, it should raise an event. That event is nothing but this delete.emit event. So now when this event is raised, automatically when we click on this button. So when we click on this button, it's when we click on this button only, then we can know that we will raise an event. But now we are not interacting with the template file. And we need to check that whenever we call this delete post method, so we need to make sure that emit event is called. So then emit if event is called means, this event is called means, then we are sure, right? Whenever whoever calls this method, an event will be emitted automatically. So now instead of going through the template and clicking there, we can ideally check that scenario here by calling this method. So now let's try to call this method. So what are the requirements? Let's try to see it. So what is this one? It is having a post and it is emptying here. So let's try to make it simple. So here it will try to take the post event. Let's assume that, and here it is trying to send this dot post. And here I will try to remove this null and all those things, and I will make this one as mandatory. So that's it. Now, so just what it is trying to do is, so a new emitter post it is trying to take, and here we are sending this post itself. So let's go to the spec.ts, and here what I will try to do is, let's create a component. So now for creating a component, I will do new post component. So now initialize the post also. So post, it is of type post. So why? Because we need to send this post, right? So post is equal to, so we have a dummy post, something like id is equal to 1, and it will have body of type something like body1, and another one is title, so it is of type title. So that's it. So we have a post and we have a component. So now what I need to do here, let's go to this post.component.ts. So we have the post, we got the post as an input, and now here we got the we have created the post component also. Now we need to know that delete, whenever a delete post method is called, we need to know that this delete event has been called or not. So for this one we need to check. So what is this one will emit? It will emit an observable. So here I can write something like component dot delete dot. So I will take the pipe operator and I will try to listen only for the first thing, first data and I will subscribe to this one. So you will get the selected post. Whatever the user has selected, you will get that selected post. So here you will try to get it, and here I will try to check that expect of post. Okay, selected post should be to be of post, right? That's it. So now when this pipe of first, so when this delete event will be emitted, so whenever we call this component dot on delete post, so I have called this event. So now the on delete post will take a parameter that is nothing but event. So now for the time being, what we can, if you want, you can also remove this one event, or otherwise what you can do is you can raise it, you can create a dummy event, something like what I can say here, new mouse event of click or something like this, you can take it. Okay, so now it will send you the event. So now here if I try to test this one, so now let's try to test this one, ng test. I am trying to do the ng test. So let it test. So now it has been successfully executed. So should raise an event and click failed, it seems. Undefined object to check for the equality. So to equal we are trying to use. Okay, fine. We are checking the object, right? So we can check with the to equal. So anything is okay. So fine. Let's try to check here. So here expected undefined to equal object. So it is telling it is undefined, it seems. So what is the problem here we are getting? So we have delete post is there. Okay, let's go to here, and here it is emitting and it is taking. So now what could be the problem here? Let's go into this one. So what could be the problem we are getting? So here it is telling that expected undefined to be equal to object. So that means, so here, so what is happening is, so this selected post we are getting it as undefined, so to equal to post. So what could be the reason is, see here selected post we are getting it as undefined means, so this dot post here it is trying to emit, and this dot post we are getting is undefined. Yeah, here the problem is, so we have initialized the post but we haven't added that post into the component. This variable we haven't added, so we need to add it here, something like component dot post is equal to post. So we need to assign it to the component. Now let's try to see this output, whether we are able to get the output or not. See, successfully it has been passed. So now here in this post component should raise an event when the delete post is clicked. So here we are able to see that whenever we are calling this on delete post, successfully that event emitter is getting emitted with the particular post also it is trying to send it. So this is how we can check isolated with only that with the TypeScript class. So but if you want to check along with the template, so we need to have the special type of utility class, that is nothing but Angular test bed. So that one also we need to understand about this Angular test bed also, why we will be using this Angular test bed. So these are all the things. Let's try to see it in the next video. Hope you understood about this one, how to test this class component only with the event emitter and all those things. So if it is there means how we can test like that, I have explained it to you. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.